Yeah, so like we feel like we're just at the start of the journey. So like literally today with the headset, you can go out on site with this and you can create like a mirror world reflection of that in the cloud that's distributed across to every project stakeholder. So exactly where you are, and like it uploads literally every time they go to the site office. So that gives you a mirror world reflection. So that's like drawing a line in the sand of exactly where we are today. But now we're moving forward is leveraging that data to do predict, scenario analysis on how resource optimization, exactly what you're talking about, Charlie. Like essentially based on your performance up to this point in the project, we can then do a backwards pass on the program to say, okay, the likelihood of you succeeding in your next milestone is X amount because of your past performance, and if the likelihood is below a level of risk that the project team isn't comfortable, reroute that schedule that is, so that you still hit them milestones, or increase labor in this area so you can hit them milestones. That predictability and scenario analytics is really what we want to drive for the remainder of this year. So really what you'll end up with is like a graph of, your X and your Y, which is time versus cost. And you want to pick the scenario that's like bottom left-hand corner. What can be done in the lowest cost at the quickest time, and really optimizing the schedule going forward with that. That's what we would like to accomplish this year. And then leveraging them analytics across the portfolio. I think that's key for us.
And again, we don't. This is not a software demo chat, but
Yeah.
it was powerful just observing that web UI that any stakeholder in the project can see. That it might be easy to take for granted the lift and the value of what's there, but so it's not just the guy in the field on the headset, but other project stakeholders. What do they see in that quality production platform as it exists right now? Yeah.
So we kind of, if you imagine how that used to exist, it'd be like multiple silos between multiple parties. Now that's all stored on an online browser where you can access like a 3D model. And we kind of made it as simple as, green is good, red is bad. You know what I mean? So it's like green is installed, you have no problems. Red, it's either late or there's a problem with this element. You double click on that element, you get a drill down analysis of exactly what's wrong. You can get a burn down of each package in each zone to know what's behind and what's on program. So you can actually fix these problems in real time to move forward.
And then there's some roll up like by schedule values percent complete in parallel with by schedule percent complete. And there again, some stuff I learned in nuclear. We called all these metrics essentially different views of the weather. And one view alone might mislead you, but as you begin to stack these views based on real data from the field, your confidence level again goes way up. And in my experience doing this manually without the automated field process was at least making the investment to do it manually, we eliminated this crazy question of what is our percent complete, which to me was just maddening. Like, why do we ever ask this question? Why is this not coming from data on the model?